I'm Joanne Collins. I am the outreach coordinator for the Fort Worth chapter of the Native Prairies Association. We promote the conservation, appreciation, and restoration of native Texas grasses. So 7 years ago, my daughter and I were driving down the Trinity Trail on our bicycles and noticed an invasive species of plant that I had not recognized before. I later found out that this was savage cabbage. It's an invasive species that originates in Turkey and is now all over the United States, especially settling here in Texas quite a bit.
What this plant does is it can grow so aggressively and so robustly that it prevents those native wildflowers and those native plants from coming up underneath it.
It shades out our native prairie plants like bluebonnets. Bluebonnets need sunlight to be able to grow.
So we want to remove the bastard cabbage from the floodway because we do have no-mow zones along parts of the floodway where we are trying to encourage native wildflowers or native grasses to grow up during the springtime and through the summer. One of the hallmarks of invasive plants is that they are really, really good at taking advantage of disturbances. And the floodway has a number of those kinds of disturbances. One of them is that we mow it a lot. And invasive plants take advantage of that available sunlight and that available real estate, and they can grow up really fast.
You got it, you got it.
Invasive species do alter the function of the ecosystem. They can take up niches that are supposed to be occupied by something else. And when you throw something in there that isn't supposed to be there, it can really throw off the balance of things.
When you see it, it's commonly along the Texas freeways. Anytime there's a disturbance, you will see a big stand of beautiful yellow flowers. And if you didn't know, you thought, oh, what a beautiful Texas wildflower. But that's not what it is, and we're trying to get rid of it. So the easiest way to do that is to pull it out of the ground because it's an annual plant. And I have enlisted students across Fort Worth. The Young Women's Leadership Academy started the Savage Cabbage Bash, as we call it, 7 years ago. We did find after doing it that wherever we pulled it, the next year we couldn't go back to the same place because there was hardly any there. Tarrant Regional Water District graciously has been supporting this and actually realized what a good thing it was. The important thing is to make people aware of it so that they understand what it is. And the most important thing to me is to get children involved. If we can keep our kids connected to the land where they live, when they get to be adults, they can also teach their kids the same thing, so we can still be connected to our land.
The idea of creating a functioning ecology within the landscape is really important to our team.